Hello there, families. We are in Unit 2 of our math expressions. And I just want to tell you a little bit about next week's homework because we are doing lessons 11 through 15. And I'm actually swapping 11 and 12. So I'm going to be doing lesson 12 on Monday and lesson 11 on Tuesday. Because when we look in our book, lesson 11 has us adding up dimes and pennies. So Joe has 11 dimes and 4 pennies, or he has $1, 3 dimes, 8 pennies. And I feel like we need to review a little bit first, which lesson 12 seems to do. Lesson 12 is starting out with having us count by fives. And I think, we'll do some counting by tens as well on Monday. And just remembering counting by fives and tens, I think will be really helpful before we start adding dimes and nickels. I mean, that just makes sense to me. I don't write curriculum, but I just feel like for my kiddos, that might be more helpful to kind of review counting by fives and tens. And then lesson 12 is also having us picture, the money, counting by fives with the nickels, counting the fives and then the ones. And before we end on Monday, I will do some review of counting by tens as well. So that'll be Monday. Monday night's homework is simply adding nickels, dimes, and pennies. So hopefully that counting by fives and tens will help with that. And they'll have to, of course, get to know the nickels and dimes, but they are labeled on the homework, the tens and fives. But by the end of the unit, it would be helpful if they recognize nickels and dimes and pennies and what they're worth. But we'll be working on that. We have a lot of games and we have play money, etc. that'll help us with that. So just for homework, they're just counting up 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and writing the total there. So then on Tuesday, we'll go ahead with lesson 11, and it's telling them. So Joe has 11 dimes and 4 pennies. So they might need to draw out the 11 dimes, the 4 pennies, or they might just start to realize they could count up 11 times with the 10. And then on Tuesday, we're going to play this game called the Farm Stand, and I have it all cut up in envelopes, and they pull out 2 things. So let's say they get celery and carrots. So they would add 57 cents plus 86 cents, and so that's just our 2-digit adding practice. And so that's what Tuesday night's homework is. So it'll tell them how much would it be for apples and green onions together. So 79 plus 67 is what they would have for number 2. And their answer would be in cents. And I'm not too worried about the decimal point with turning cents into dollars yet. We will keep practicing that. And I'm sure within a week or 2, they'll get the hang of how they put the decimal, between the hundreds and tens place. We're going to start to make that connection of, a dollar is 100 cents and, that kind of thing. But I know they're still just working on that double-digit adding, so this is really good practice for that. So that's Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is just the double-digit adding, and they can use any method they want. I think kind of, the typical original algorithm of carrying the 1 seems to be the most efficient and working best for most of them, but any method they want to use is fine. So that's for Thursday. Now, Friday, we are going to start to put together 3 double-digit numbers. And so there's a couple of methods that they will learn to do this. So I'll show you over here on my handy-dandy whiteboard. So if I am adding, I'm sorry, I'm shaky. I'm trying to hold my phone. I need a tripod. 19 plus 26 plus 31. So this is what it looks like on homework right there. And for some kiddos, I think it will be easiest to just add 2 numbers together. They've been practicing this. And then when they have that number, they can add the other one. So 19 and 26 I did. And I got 45. So now I'm going to take 45 and I'm going to add 45 plus the 31. And so I'm just doing double digit two numbers twice. Some kiddos, it might be easier to do it that way. Some kids by Thursday will be ready to do it where we stack all of them. And so we're still just doing, the ones place and then the tens place, but now they're going to have to add 3 digits all at once. So the 9 plus the 6 plus the 1, 16. And now they're going to have to do that 3 plus the 2 plus the 1 plus the 1 that they carried. So 7. So either way, it works. It's just going to kind of be their preference. This will be their first day doing it on Thursday, and that's Thursday's homework. So either method that's working for them is fine. And then let me look ahead in our book. So that's Thursday. Friday we'll be starting to kind of review. And so this is putting their skills all together, and they're going to be doing, some word problems. This is all in class on Friday, so you don't need to worry about that coming home on Friday, but we'll be practicing that. We'll probably get our quick quiz done on Friday as well. And here we go. We're already starting the review. So I'm already looking ahead to Monday, the 25th. There won't be like a regular homework. It will be this review coming home for that Monday, the 25th, and Tuesday, the 26th. I don't have any of the regular homework, but I will have the review and practice going home. Actually, Monday, this will go home. They'll do this in class on Monday, and it will go home on Monday night. Whenever we do these reviews, they'll do it in class, and then I'll let them get their pens. They think it's kind of fancy to use a pen to kind of correct what they've done, to find any mistakes that could help them, practice and learn and be ready for the test. And we'll probably take that test on Tuesday, only because I know I might have some absences on that half-day Wednesday for people leaving town for the holiday. So we'll probably do the review on Monday. This will come home Monday night. Tuesday we'll take our test. And so it looks like we won't have homework on that Tuesday, the 26th. And then, of course, we have that half day on the 27th. So that'll be wrapping up our Unit 2 over the next couple of weeks. I hope this was helpful. Have a great weekend. And as always, reach out with any questions. All right. Thank you.